Younger Canadians may not be strong enough financial standing to enter the housing market right now, but it is a goal in sight for nearly 75% of them in this province. Even if nearly half of them believe home ownership in Ontario is an achievable goal, all according to this survey that we've been talking about this morning. It was released by Royal LePage. So let's bring in the CEO, Phil Soper, who joins us this morning. Good morning, Phil. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Let's talk about this study. So 75% of young Ontarians who do not own a home say that purchasing is a priority. What does this tell you about this group of individuals who want to get into the market and they're still encouraged to do so?
You know, it's priorities. We see people looking for creative solutions to get into homes that perhaps previous generations haven't employed, like owning a home with others, sharing a home with others, like co-ownership strategies. It seems that on the list of life priorities, owning one's own home is very high on that list.
Mm-hmm. What kind of influence does the interest rates have when it comes to this generation trying to get into the housing market, and maybe how optimistic they feel about that?
When we look at Generation Z in particular, they are children of the pandemic. So they watched interest rates plummet to zero at the same time as the cost of homes skyrocketed to unheard of heights. And the good news is, for the last couple of years, home prices have stalled. And even though borrowing was high, it is coming down. And people are aware of that. One of the things that came out of this bit of research was they appeared to be better informed. They've done more of their own personal research than previous generations.
Mm-hmm. I'm also thinking big picture with the housing market that we're seeing right now, the bit of a slowdown when it comes to sales. Is it still considered a really worthwhile investment?
Yeah, you know what? Home values held up extremely well during what economists call a market correction. So prices overshot during the pandemic, and then they stalled. But they didn't back up, other than a little bit in the second half of 23. But if you look at the last quarter, home prices were up about 1%. So much lower house price appreciation than normal. And that is just a calm before things get back to normal. If you look at the last 75 years, home prices tend to rise in that mid-single digit range, around 5%.
Yeah, I mean, there's always something coming out of the housing market, and we certainly appreciate you sharing this update with us. Phil Soper with Royal LePage with the latest on this survey. Thank you, sir, for your time. We appreciate it.